Nice guys finish last. That phrase has been around since MLB player and manager Leo Durocher coined it in 1946. But is it really true? Is being nice really a waste of time and effort? Is being a selfish jerk really the way to the top? Does being self-conceited and caring about only one's own ambitions really give you the upper hand in relationships and in life? As someone who tries to be nice while also being ridiculously competitive to a fault, the nice guys finish last notion has always bugged me. I've never felt as though being nice has ever put me at a disadvantage when it came to girls, sports, or life in general. That's why today I'm here to prove that not only do nice guys not finish last, but that boys and men alike should strive to be kind-hearted gentlemen. So there are many people who believe that you have to be ruthless and self-centered if you wish to succeed in life. That putting yourself and your wants and desires before the needs of others will result in your ascension to the top. In my experience, this is a false notion. Sure, there are plenty of jerks who rise to power and prominence, but there are also selfless and honorable individuals who've achieved numerous accolades in sports, politics, entertainment, and all different types of fields. I, for one, think that being kind to others gives people an advantage because they are much more likely to form strong bonds and connections. When you're willing to lend people a helping hand, they're more inclined to help you as well. And being kind and caring to your coworkers, neighbors, teammates, etc. can directly lead to their trust and, even more importantly, companionship. Now, while it might sound lame or cliche, there's probably no greater value in life than companionship. Friends and allies support you during your worst days and are always willing to, or more times than not, willing to help you when you most need it or when you're in a bind. So in employment, it's all about making connections, and people are less likely to give you a recommendation or a connection if you're a schmuck. In sports, your team is more likely to be dysfunctional when everyone is worried about themselves instead of the team. In fact, during my final season playing high school basketball, our new head coach was very committed to strengthening our team chemistry. To accomplish this, he hosted many off-campus events, including team dinners, the night after we had a holiday tournament, and our team actually became a lot closer, and we developed more trust in one another. And as a result, we finished with a better record than any of the previous years that I had been there. And so the problem with this is the problem with the nice guys are treated last notion that I think is that many men are swayed to become jerks because they believe that's the kind of guy girls find attractive. However, according to a study conducted by researchers for LiveScience.com, that sentiment isn't exactly true. The study included 202 women who were shown pictures of 24 men of different degrees of attractiveness doing both nice and not so nice things. Some of those photos showed the men doing admirable things such as saving a child from a river or buying coffee for a homeless person. Other photos showed men in the exact same situation, but being disinterested and really doing nothing. Ultimately, their study concluded that a majority of women found men more attractive when they were performing kind-hearted and heroic gestures. It also concluded that women were more attracted to nice guys if they desired a long-term relationship, and more attracted to jerks if they were just looking for a one-time fling. So, this study was very emblematic of my own survey, in which I asked multiple women to answer questions based on their, preference and as well as society's preferences on men. And a a large majority of the women I interviewed said they don't believe in the nice guys finish last statement. And even those who said nice guys may lose initially said they wouldn't lose for long. This includes my friend Kate, who says, and I quote, I think most of the time nice guys finish last when they're at a younger age, like in college. However, I think many girls get tired of the popular or self-centered males. So in the end, nice guys finish first. And I decided to leave out the last names in order to, for confidentiality reasons. But there's also a stereotype that nice guys are boring, which I personally find to be completely false. I mean, boring? Really? I mean, now I know I'm not the coolest guy in the world, but boring? Come on, that's a little bit different of a stretch. I mean, shoot, I showed up here with a pink shirt, didn't I? It's gotta count for something. I mean, you don't see too many guys with afros and pink shirts that are boring. I mean, can you name me one? I can't. But anyways, moving on. There are also many of the women I surveyed agreed with me on this thinking, including my friend Marissa, who says, I don't believe that at all. One of my close friends is someone who you would consider a nice guy, but he's also the funniest and most charming person I know. I think people need to distinguish between nice and boring, because they are not one and the same. You can be nice without being disinteresting. In conclusion, there are more benefits to being nice than there are to being a scumbag, which is why I plead to all of my big bros and my little bros to just strive to be more nice. And honestly, we should all strive to be more nice, females included, because, that's going to help infinitely to creating a better society. And it doesn't have to be donating thousands of dollars to charity. I mean, that would be awesome, but I know realistically, a lot of people don't have that kind of money. So it can just be the little things, like giving $1 or some spare change or some food to a homeless man, or holding the door open for somebody that you see coming in behind you, or lending a helping hand to somebody that you clearly has way too much to carry. And in the end, we shouldn't be content with phrases like boys will be boys. Because honestly, boys should be better. Boys need to be better. Because it's no fun being the worst, especially when nice guys finish first.